the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. What's poppin'? What's going on? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Media Mondays out here in this bitch. What's going on, Miles? Pop with you, man?
Oh, man, just coming off a good weekend, man. Hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. What's up with you, Lucario?
I'm chilling, man. Just out here, just loving life, enjoying every moment. You feel what I'm saying? And guys, you guys all should go see that movie, Obsession, because it's going to teach you, and shout out to Boss Mac, because Boss Mac always says nothing bad can happen if you ain't thirsty. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
It shows how bad shit can happen if you're thirsty. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys check it out. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you check it out. But today, guys, we're going to be talking about how women love inexperienced men. Go into that.
Man, he just did one of those shorts, and it was with this chick, and she was like, "Oh, I think I'm with this guy that I'm his first baddie."
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was floating around. That was floating around TikTok. They was going in on her. It's crazy.
Boss Mac just looked at the fucking camera like, oh, man. Like he didn't even say nothing, bro. He just had that look on his face, like. I was like, yo, this nigga's the best. Swear, Boss Mac is the GOAT. I'm telling you.
Yo, social media is crazy. I tell you, social media has warped so many people's minds. It's insane. You understand what I'm saying?
Ridiculous. It's
but shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my lady April MC in the building. Shout outs to Studio Her Music, Monogamous Player, Duke Alex, Tamir. What's going on? Shout out to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Mark Tavius, what's going on with you? Scales Fitness. Respect the Truth. What's popping with your fat John? Kid Frankie is in the building. Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Joe Blast is in the building. What's going on? Jama's in the building. Demetrius, Olafemi, High Profile, known as I Don't Give a Fuck in the building. Who else we got up in here? But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. And before we get into all of the stuff.
Wait. No. Before we get into that, hold on. I just gotta, just in case anybody ain't see it yet. Hold on. They got to see it. Look, if you ain't on Boss Mac, if you ain't subscribed to Boss Mac, go subscribe right now. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Fear that the man I'm talking to, I'm his first baddie. I fear that the man I'm talking to, I'm his first baddie.
Yo, when I said that shit, look at his fucking face, bro. Look at
That shit crazy.
oh man, that's my goal right there, man. Nigga boss right, bro. I swear. I swear.
I love it. No, but listen, man. Listen, you just gotta let people, live in their way, I guess.
That's one of those bless your heart moments. Bless your heart. You're his first baddie, like. The reason why I wanted to even touch on it too, because it kind of goes with the title a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. If you an inexperienced nigga, then you gonna fall for all that bullshit.
Like if you ain't never had no bitches, you probably think she a baddie. Like maybe.
That's crazy. Yo, that's ridiculous.
To somebody though, you know.
Exactly. But this shit is just insane. But anyway, so so guys, make sure I go to CunninghamElements.com. Get your soap. Get the parfum. Go get that shit now. Do it. Make sure you guys shit.
Just do it. Listen, I got a line on designer fragrances, and what I'm about to do is I'm about to offer. I'm a offer custom designer fragrances or custom designer inspired fragrances. I gotta say inspired, just like how you gotta say allegedly. Right. Custom designer inspired fragrances. So you can custom order your bars of soap. You understand? Custom. So whatever fragrance you really enjoy, you can custom order the shit. I'm gonna give you the official announcement, but that's something I've been pondering with, man, because I got a line on a source that could do pretty much any fucking designer fragrance you want. Shit is crazy. So I'm about to holler at them, and I'm gonna get it set up, and I'm gonna let y'all know what it is. All right. Save your coins. I'm just telling you that shit now. Save your fucking coins, and I don't want to hear shit. It's either you go fuck with it or you not. I don't want to hear nothing. So, if you want custom fragrance Cunningham soaps, save your coins from now. That's all I'm saying. Okay, y'all gonna be mad. You're gonna be like, yo, this nigga's crazy. Watch.
That's real talk. So make sure you guys do that. Also, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. Make sure you do that shit. Get what men wish they knew about women. Hidden gems about dating you don't know.
Yes, sir.
Get that shit right now. Also, go get your online dating consultations. I'm telling y'all need to get this ASAP. You guys are missing out. There's a lot of women online that you guys could be getting shit cracking with, but y'all playing games. So make sure you guys go get this online dating consultation. Also, get the Massive Game Collection. Get Master the Vetting Process. How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, audiobook, and also Looks Don't Matter ebook. Master Approach a Woman in 30 Days or Less audio program, and all the other stuff on shoplocario.com. Make sure you guys do that and get going.
Hold on. No, go back. Please go back and click on that. You clicked out too fast. Clicked out too fast, man. Hold on. I just want to remind y'all, next time one of these fucking celebrities fuck up by not vetting a woman, the price of the Master the Vetting Process program is going up.
Right.
Exactly. All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So don't get mad. Right. Don't get whatever price it is now is probably gonna double. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. So y'all better get it now because Go get it now. You know, the next time Cardi B do some shit to what's his name?
Stephon Diggs or something.
Yeah, the next time Cardi B do some shit to Stephon Diggs, prices going up. The next time Shannon Sharp get caught up in some bullshit, price is going up. The next time one of these niggas get divorced and they bitch take half, price is going up. That's all I'm saying to y'all niggas. All right? Yeah, I know.
So make sure you guys do that and get that cracking. All right.
And real quick, shout out to Stephon Diggs, because he got the perfect last name. All right, go ahead.
You stupid. And guys, make sure that you guys go on masculineidentitymembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership to get on the Zoom calls and miles. You feel me? What y'all talk about tonight for the Zoom?
Tonight is gonna be Q&A, just general discussions, wins, lessons, and experiences. Man, we just gonna have a dope conversation. So whatever y'all want to talk about, we're gonna be doing that tonight, man. So come through. It's gonna be a dope conversation, man. So yeah, we're gonna be doing wins, lessons, and experiences tonight. It's gonna be a chill, relaxed conversation, man. So y'all come through for that.
That's what's up. And guys, make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy Membership. Right now on the Bad Boy Membership, we got the program 10 dating archetypes, how to find the women you're compatible with. So make sure you guys check that out, get that going. And also make sure, last but not least, make sure that you guys go here to patreon.com so that you guys get on the Patreon. Make sure you guys do that shit.
Just go
and get on that Patreon so that you guys can get on the Bad Boy Show. We do this every week. It's only $10 a month and you get 4 shows. We talk about current events and we spit some heavy games. So make sure that you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario and get that shit cracking. Go get that shit right now. All right. So
that's like $250 a show.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy. I don't know. All of y'all should be on there ASAP. All right. So today we're talking about why women love inexperienced men. Okay, why women love inexperienced men. And the thing you got to understand about that is this. And real quick, before we get into it, make sure if you guys want to call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. And remember, it's Media Monday. So if you have something to promote, some music, a business, whatever you want to promote, $50 or more to promote, $20 or more per story if you want to call in and tell a story, $10 or more per question if you want to have a question answered. If you have a question you want to just put in the chat, put a Q in front of your question and put it in the chat, and we will get to that at the end. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. All right, so we're talking about why women love inexperienced men, right? And you would think that a woman would like an experienced guy, right? And they do like experienced guys too, but women love inexperienced men. And the reason why is because when you don't have any experience, then that means that you're naive, which means that it's easier for her to manipulate you and take advantage of you. Ooh, right? Man. Now, what you got to understand is that women they can't date everybody. They can't have sex with everybody. Like, it's impossible. They can't, be in a long-term relationship with every guy. Like, so what happens is this: women have a long list of guys who are interested in them on the front end, but they may not be interested in the guys, right? But they like that they can use the guys, right? So because there's a bunch of guys that she's not going to be able to date or whatever, and she probably is not that interested, but she says, there's a bunch of dudes over here that I know are interested in me because they want to fuck me, right? That's what she's saying. And I'm not really into them, but because they're inexperienced, I can get these guys to do what I want. I can get these guys to spend time with me on the phone, take me out on some dates, buy me some gifts, do all of that other extra shit, right? And so the only way that she's able to make this happen is because she's dealing with guys who don't have experience. Because when you have experience, right, a woman cannot take advantage of you. So essentially, when you have game, a woman can't take advantage of you at all. Like, I saw this story about, I think it was this white chick, and she was like breaking down how she would get with these football players and NBA players, and like kind of, she was teaching women how to somewhat finesse them or make the guys fall in love with them, whatever it is like that. So she was basically saying, she was giving rules like, just make sure that you're very submissive and, cook for him and, don't be a issue, don't have an attitude, blah, 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 blah. Right. So she's saying all of these things, but see, what she doesn't understand is, and what a lot of people don't understand is that inexperienced niggas get fooled by that because inexperienced dudes don't understand about leadership. You understand what I'm saying? When you're inexperienced, you just take what women give you because you're just happy for a woman to be there. Why? Because you're inexperienced, right? And so what happens is that you're always open to getting played or taken advantage of because you don't have experience to know better, to realize that a woman is trying to play you. So, for example, a lot of inexperienced guys love choosing signals. Why? Because it makes them feel comfortable and think that the girl is actually interested in them, right? A lot of experienced men are trying to, get more money and get their status up in order to attract women. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of inexperienced dudes are going overseas to try to find wives. You see what I'm saying? All of these things boiled up into a guy who's inexperienced, and then women love this because what happens is that because the guy's inexperienced, there's a lot more guys she can utilize. So if she utilizes this guy and he falls off, or he's like, whatever, let me just get another guy I could just utilize. Let me get this other guy I can use. She can use all these guys because all these guys are inexperienced. See, if a lot more men were experienced, then women couldn't do none of this shit. They would have no choice. But what happens is that they're able to get a bunch of dudes to make shit happen because they're like, these motherfuckers are inexperienced, and therefore I can get this dude to do whatever the fuck I want him to do. You understand what I'm saying? But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit, though?
Well, first of all, I want to say this. Women love inexperienced men, but they don't respect them. See what I'm saying? Women love inexperienced men, but they don't respect them. Yeah. And we should understand this. You can be experienced in one thing and not be experienced in females.
Right.
Because case in point, if anybody, I know y'all seen that video of Jeff Bezos and his girlfriend when they met. I think it was Brad Pitt at some party, and she was literally like 2 seconds from getting on her knees and sucking Brad Pitt off in front of everybody.
Oh no, that was Leonardo DiCaprio, I think it was.
Or Leonardo DiCaprio, switch him out. I don't give a fuck. But you know what I'm saying,
right?
And the whole point I'm making is that, like, you got somebody like Jeff Bezos, a billionaire, where he's experienced in being a businessman. He's experienced in sales. He's experienced with mergers. He's experienced with he's experienced with a lot of shit, but he's not experienced with women. You understand what I'm saying? And shout out to Myron, right? Shout out to Myron, because there's one of the things that he always said that I agree with. I agree with, but then I don't, but then I do, right? Here's the thing. He says you need at least 50 bodies.
Right.
Now, I agree with it. And here's a part that I agree with. The part of it where we need to have more experience with women, period. Not to necessarily say you need to have had fucked 50 women. You understand? Because there's a lot of niggas out there with body counts in the triple digits, and they still fucking call us.
Right. And they still don't know what the fuck they doing.
Still don't know what the fuck they doing. You understand what I'm saying? So when we talk about experience, you gotta be able to at least pay attention. Maybe you're not on the level of game that you need to be at, but you need to be paying the fuck attention.
Right.
You understand? Because so many niggas, they get with bitches. They're so mesmerized by the softness of the female form, her looks, the status that comes with having a girlfriend, that they're not even fucking paying attention.
Right.
Just whatever the bitch wants. And what, and, oh yeah, and oh yeah, check out my girl, and she's wifey, and and they want to show her off. That's they get they have the car, or they have the yacht, or they have the section at the club, or they walking around the city feeling good about themselves just because they have a fucking female. Even realizing that there's a whole nother level of standard and respect and having a masculine identity and making sure your woman follows you and all that shit. Niggas ain't even touched that part yet.
Right.
They just happy to have a bitch on their fucking arms. You understand? And it's so fucking sad, bro. It's sad. And here's another thing too. Here's how you know women love inexperienced men, but they don't respect them. You ever listen to these chicks on the podcast, and they say shit like, oh, well, I can't stand these older men. They just want younger women so they can take advantage and manipulate them.
Right.
Yeah, their language is exposing them heavily. Right? Because it's the flip side. If you flip it, it's the same shit where, yeah, they think, this is what the women think. They think the older man wants a younger woman so they can manipulate. No, you're exposing yourself.
Right.
What you're saying is you want the inexperienced man so you can manipulate him.
Exactly.
That's what the women are saying. You see what I'm saying? Look, when you listen, again, language exposes. You listen to people talk long enough and they will expose everything about themselves. You understand? And that goes the same. That goes the same here. That goes the same here. That's why I believe in choosing my words wisely. Like sometimes y'all hear me talk and I'll be like, and I'll pause for a second because I'm really trying to make sure I use the right words in what I'm saying.
Right.
You know, because it's very important. But when you have no game, when you have no experience, when you're not even aware, when you click on our channel, then you hear a couple words and you be like, man, fuck these niggas. They're not talking about status. They're not talking about looks maxing. They're not talking about nothing. And you know, and they're not talking about getting the Instagram baddies. I don't want to hear what these guys have to say. Like when you're on that type of time, yeah, you're the experienced guy that you're the inexperienced guy that we're talking about. You understand? That's who the women love. That's who the women like. And here's a crazy part. A lot of these inexperienced dudes, that's all they want from a woman, to be liked.
Right, exactly.
and the sad part is you don't even realize that she don't even like you for you, nigga. She don't even like you for you. She like you for your resources. She like you for your attention. She like you for the lifestyle. She like you for what you give her access to. Like all these fucking streaming ass niggas that claim they got a girlfriend but never fucked her.
Right.
I don't fill in whatever name you want. Y'all know the stories. I don't give a fuck about niggas, but y'all know who I'm talking about. You understand? These niggas who, oh yeah, this is my girlfriend. So, but ain't you still a virgin? Yeah. We're together, but you know, I'm not ready for that stuff yet. But she's all up on his stream because he has 1 million fucking subs or 1 million views at any given time.
Right.
You understand? These same niggas who before they sign a football contract, they're getting married to some bitch. And these same niggas who, you know, it's just a lot of bullshit. And here's the thing. I can't understand how you will pay so much money. And I mentioned this the other day on a live, but I can't understand how you would pay so much fucking money to go to college to get a degree where literally 80 to 90% of the shit that you paid the 6 figures for and go into debt for, you never use. But if you are a heterosexual male, all the shit that we tell you, you will use every day.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Do you get that? Y'all niggas go to college, university, go into 6-figure debt for shit that you only gonna use a tiny fraction of it. Because once you get your job, you're gonna get comfortable and complacent, and you're only gonna use a fraction of the knowledge that you actually paid for.
Right.
Because you know your fucking job is repetitive. You know you're comfortable. You know you're not going to do any fucking thing else but keep your head down, do your job, get your check, and go home. But the shit that we teach you here, vetting women, believing in yourself, knowing the game.
Right.
You literally have to use the shit that we tell you over here every single fucking day without fail.
Right.
And then when we tell you, yo, get on a membership, and we tell you, yo, go get the program. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. My money's kind of funny right now. Matter of fact, the reason why I can't afford, you know, the how to master the vetting process is because I'm paying back student loans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The world is upside down with y'all niggas, bro. That's what I don't understand. The world is upside down. We teaching you shit that you gonna use every day.
Right.
But y'all go into debt for the bullshit. Y'all go into debt for the lies.
They go into debt fucking with these women that don't like them. You understand?
And all you ever wanted to do was be liked.
Right.
And the fact the shit that we teach you shows you how to not even need to be liked.
That's a fact. That's some real shit.
You see, like this that's what I'm telling you, man. Sometimes this job, that's the hardest part of the fucking job. Literally, these are trying to save the minds of the same people we're trying to wake up.
Right, exactly.
I know, like Morpheus. Like Morpheus. If you look at Morpheus in the movie The Matrix, the first one, he on the low, he was stressed out.
Right, exactly. No, that's a fact.
He was low key. He was low key getting frustrated with Neo when he was like, Neo, were you listening to me or were you staring at the bitch in the red dress?
Right, exactly.
Nigga, look again. And then the agent came out with the fucking gat. Freeze it.
Right. Because you know what the crazy part is with all of this is what happens with these situations, right? Is that you're dealing with a lot of people. Unfortunately, there's a lot of I like to call smart dumb niggas, right? Meaning like when you're an inexperienced man, you are a smart dumb nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is, and this is the worst part. The worst part is you have niggas that the smart dumb motherfuckers are always the loudest and think they're right all the time. Like, okay, for example, and shout out to the dude that called into the Real Game No Theory show. And I'm just using you as an example. You're probably watching right now. Remember the nigga that called in last on the show where he was talking about he black pill and we found out he was a virgin? You see how he called in all confident, like, well, guys, you don't understand because the halo effect and, you know, it's all about looks and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, nigga, you have never even smelled pussy before. You understand what I'm saying? So how are you even talking about this? You are super inexperienced. You know what I'm saying? And so what happens is that, and this is why I hate when motherfuckers use statistics and data, because this is the shit that these inexperienced motherfuckers gravitate to. They think they're experienced because they read data and statistics. You understand? Instead of actually going out there and experiencing life. So what is they go on the internet, watch other people talk about statistics and data and all this other nonsense, read that and study that and think they know something.
Right.
And then that's the thing that's going to get you caught up, because what happens is that you think that you know, so that when you encounter a woman or you're dealing with women, what happens is you're going based on the data and statistics versus based on your actual experience in the situation, based on you understanding yourself. Because this is the thing, the data has nothing to do with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. If somebody said, hey guys, you know, the data says that, you know, 9 out of 10 guys do this, I'd be like, so what those 10 niggas got to do with me? like none of them niggas got nothing to do with me.
Right.
So what does that serves no purpose in my actual life. I can't do anything with that information. You understand what I'm saying? Because if they say, well, 9 out of 10 dudes did this or this happened, it doesn't matter because none of those 10 niggas are me. None of those dudes got my masculine identity. None of those 10 dudes think like me. None of those 10 dudes actually have my experience. So what the fuck I care about what the data's saying? You see what I'm saying? See, what happens is when you're inexperienced, right? You think that you can get experience without you having to be in the experience. That's the craziest shit ever. Like you think, oh, well, tell me experience.
Yeah, they think that data is the same as experience. No, sir, not at all. All right, we got 317. 317, you are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? And where did you send it?
Name Raphael, age 24. Send it to the PayPal.
All right, I see it. Appreciate you, bro. Go ahead.
What's going on?
Okay, I just came on here to say something because I've been listening to you guys for like 3 years, and at the beginning of this year, I decided to jump on the Patreon. So when I was listening to the free stuff, I would like fuck a new chick once a month. But like as soon as I hopped on the Patreon, I had like 4 new bitches to fuck every single month consecutively.
Oh shit! Oh snap!
Talking about right there.
Talking about, guys, get on that Patreon, patreon.com/Mr. Locario, patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Get on that shit.
Yeah, and now I'm developing a budget so that I can go ahead and hop on the membership.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm gonna be honest, man, the results do say a lot. They do say a lot, and hopping on the Patreon now, I'm more interested in like fucking with bitches because it tells me about myself and things that I like about myself, or parts that I like that I experience while with a bitch.
There you go.
Honest
So,
real talk.
for example, I was on a date with a chick, right? And she was like, don't you ever tell me to shut the fuck up. Then I told her, man, I'm going to tell you to shut the fuck up. I'm putting my dick in your mouth. And you're going to shut the fuck up.
This is a gangster. Listen. Let me tell you though, you shouldn't be arguing with these bitches though. I'm gonna tell you, you gotta fall back from that.
Nah, I told her that, and she was down with it because that was me flirting with her. Because I already told her that I was gonna fuck the shit out of her.
Exactly. There you go.
I ended up fucking the bitch at the end of the night. So shit.
Yeah. You see. Look, and shout out to you, caller, because you are a man who realized that even fucking with bitches ain't about fucking with bitches.
Right.
You understand? You just realized that fucking with bitches is about you learning more about yourself. You understand? That's the key. And that's what most cats don't understand. And you're out here having real experiences in real time. So you're learning about yourself in real time. You're like, oh, you probably said to yourself, shit, about 3 years ago, I wouldn't have had the balls to say some shit like that. Like, I'm gonna shut you the fuck up by putting my dick in your mouth, and then you gonna shut the fuck up. You understand? You probably was like, oh shit, did I just say that? You know, and then but it feels right. It's not even a fucking surprise anymore. You see what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing.
Exactly. It feels natural. And the thing is, I got to the point where I can like recognize patterns to say, okay, I definitely know that I'm gonna fuck this bitch. I'm not gonna fuck this bitch, and I don't like this bitch, so I'm not gonna do this bitch. And this date's gonna go in like 5 minutes. So
I'm telling you, there you go, right there.
Guys, you gotta understand the patterns. Go to badboymembership.com and check out this program. I'm telling y'all, this is why we tell you about the game. When you understand this game, you start to see certain things that you didn't see before, and then you start to realize, oh shit, this is how it was the whole time. I just didn't see it.
Real talk.
Man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that budget together, and I'm gonna hop on the Bad Boy membership, man. Because
all right,
if I'm
there you go.
4 bitches a month based off the Patreon, can't imagine the Bad Boy membership, man.
Hey, look, let me tell you something too. And remember, the Bad Boy membership is about to get upgraded pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? Because Lakari gonna start doing the you're gonna start doing the Zooms and shit. So you basically gonna have your coach in real time. You know what I'm saying? So. Right. And then you're gonna start to realize that you're gonna start to upgrade and realize that it's not even about getting pussy anymore. It's about getting these bitches to enhance your overall experience in this lifetime. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to you, caller, man, and appreciate you for understanding the message and making sure you call in to show appreciation and to show that respect. That's what's up.
Right.
No problem, man. Shout out to y'all. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir. All right, take it easy, bro.
That's what's up. That's what I'm talking. Guys, we be telling y'all, once y'all get up on the Patreon, the Bad Boy membership, Masculine Identity membership, go to shablacaria.com. When you invest in yourself, this is what happens. You understand? We keep trying to tell y'all. So this is what we're saying, where we want to get you guys from inexperienced to experienced. This is what we're trying to get you guys to understand. And this is the thing. We're damn near giving you the cheat code by giving you guys the memberships, by giving you guys these things. Like, this is the stuff that's going to make it work faster for you. And because what you're going to do is you're going to get knowledge that you would have probably never have gotten, or if you did get that knowledge, it would have took you years to get. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we're trying to get you guys to understand. It's like, so the information is there for y'all to make it happen, to get you guys to that point where you are experienced, so you don't have to, deal with a bunch of nonsense out here. Because this is the thing. The reason why women can get over on a lot of guys or most men is because women generally have more experience dealing with men than men have dealing with women.
Exactly.
Women have way more experience dealing with men than men have dealing with women. And the reason why is because what men do is on the front end, they get at women. But then what happens is that women are receiving a lot of, experiences and situations, right? Especially nowadays, because you have social media. So women are receiving way more attention than they've ever received ever in life. You understand what I'm saying? So now what happens is that what women are attracted to or think that they can attract becomes higher. And then the guys they use become more abundant. You understand? So what that does is that actually affects the woman's behavior, because the woman's behavior is shaped through her experience, and then her experience gives her the idea that she thinks she can get a certain thing, right? So this is why the dating game seems harder now than it was maybe 5-10 years ago, or whatever it is like that. Or people say, oh, the dating game has changed and all this other stuff. It's not really changed. All that happened is that it became more expansive, right? So what happens is that the guys who have game, right, they get more situations popping off, and then the guys who don't have game, the shit just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's all that happens. And so what happens is that when you're inexperienced, right, it's just going to get worse and worse for you, because what happens is, since the woman that you're talking to or trying to make something happen with has more experience than you, she's always going to end up leading you, and you're going to end up following her without you even realizing it. That's how it works.
Okay. All right, so we got 732. You are on live with Lucario Miles, name, age, city. How can we help you?
This is Sean. I'm from Jersey, and I'm 30 years old.
All right.
And I just wanted to refer to y'all a show. It's called Off Campus and Prime Video. The reason why I refer to the show is because they show game, they show man being masculine, and the influence and the pull that he has towards women with ease. And it really speaks on a lot of dynamic that you guys teach.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that you do try it out someday. Like I said, it's called Off Campus.
Off Campus, yeah.
And tell us what y'all think.
Wait, where is it at? Where do you find it at?
Prime Video is on Prime.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually saw the thumbnail for it last night when I was because I watched the game 7 of Cavs and Pistons. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's some football shit, right?
Nah, he plays hockey, but it's about a guy and a girl,
okay.
And that's all I
Yeah. Some type of athlete shit. Yeah, but yeah, I saw the thumbnail. Appreciate it though. I'll check it out. All right,
no problem.
All right, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Yo, sometimes it's hard to find a show these days that actually show actual masculinity. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, of course. It is like, now you know how that should go. But yeah, man, guys, call up 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So make sure you guys call that and get that cracking. You feel what I'm saying? And so, guys, you got to understand that it's very important for you to be experienced when it comes to dealing with women, because if you are inexperienced, a woman is always going to lead you. And even with that particular situation of a woman leading you, right, is going to cause problems, because when you're an experienced man, you understand that women can't lead, right? Mm-hmm. So what happens is this. Even, for example, like when you're dealing with a chick, right? Or let's say you got a girlfriend, wife, you're dating some girl, you're gonna whatever. Even if you step back just for a little bit, you're gonna realize that women are not supposed to lead. And I'm gonna tell you a big reason why. The reason why women aren't supposed to lead, and you'll know this when you have experience, is that women only do things, or generally do things, right, when they feel like they can just do it when they feel like doing it. So follow what I'm saying here. Women generally do things when they feel like they can do it when they feel like doing it. Right. And that's different than when they feel like doing it. Because what happens is a lot of guys think women just do things when they feel like doing it. And that's part of it. But it's not really that. It's beyond that. They do things when they feel like they can do it when they feel like doing it. So what does that mean? A woman, for example, she may not want to go to work. She may not feel like going to work, but she'll go to work. Because, if I don't go to work, I'm going to probably get fired. Right. Then what happens is that when a woman gets comfortable, or a woman is in a situation with a man where she feels like he's not going to go anywhere, he's not going to say nothing, he's not going to, I can do whatever. Because she doesn't feel like doing a certain thing, she won't do it because she feels like she just could not do it and nothing's going to happen. Whatever, I'm just not going to do it right now. This is why women can't lead, but this is why a man has to lead. See, as a man, instinctually, even though you don't feel like doing it, you have to do it. That's the thing. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing that a lot of guys who are inexperienced don't understand. See, when you're inexperienced, you kind of mimic a woman. You kind of on that, maybe, I don't know, I feel like it. I'm changing my mind every 2 seconds, blah, 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 blah. As a man, you realize you gotta do it.
Hold on, my nigga. Hold on. You can't gloss over that too much.
Right.
You said when you're inexperienced, you basically mimic a woman.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And see, the reason why you mimic a woman is because you're essentially following a woman because you're inexperienced. So what happens is that you're following the woman who's doing what she feels like doing because she feels she can do it in that situation because she's with you and you're inexperienced. You see what I'm saying? And it's so now you start mimicking her because you're already following her. Remember, if you're in a situation where a woman tells you, let's wait to have sex, and you wait, that's an inexperienced man waiting because men who have experience don't wait for sex. So now what happens is that she's telling you this, you're following her, right? And what happens is that you're not doing what needs to be done, which is fall back and not talk to this woman. You're doing what feels good to do. Well, let me wait because I really like her and I want to have sex with her at some point. You see what I'm saying? So you're doing what you feel instead of what needs to be done. Do you understand what I'm saying? For example, if you guys are in a relationship, right? I guarantee you this is going to happen with your girl or your wife or whatever. There's going to be a time where you know something has to happen, but she may not feel like doing it because she just don't feel like doing it, but you know it has to happen. So what you do is that you say, okay, you know what? I got to create the situations that need to go down because I know it has to go down regardless. So let's say, for example, when you're in a relationship with your girl, there's times where you actually need to go out on dates. Like you got to go and do shit. You understand what I'm saying? With your girl, right? So even if you don't feel like doing shit, you're going to still do it because it has to happen to maintain the fucking relationship, right? Now, your girl might be on some shit like, oh, I just don't feel like going out tonight, blah, blah. And again, you can't force your girl, but you say, listen, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're not going to go out tonight, but we got to go out tomorrow night, or we're going to go out next week, right? Because going out has to happen regardless of how you feel. Do you see what I'm saying? But she doesn't understand that because she's the woman and she's just going based on how she feels. She's so comfortable in a relationship. You as the man, even if you don't want to, listen, you could never want to go out at all. You're like, but listen, going out has to happen at some point. We got to do this. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's certain things that have to happen to maintain a situation. So what goes down is that you as the man knowing this, you have to do it even though the feelings are like, well, I don't really feel it. Don't matter how you feel. Shit needs to go down to maintain the situation because guess what's going to happen? If you don't go out just because you don't feel like it, that's going to cause further problems in your relationship.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? This is why when you meet a woman and you tell her, hey, let's go and let's go hook up or let's do this, right? And she says, no, I want to wait. You got to leave her because sex has to happen.
Yeah.
I remember, shout out to Justin. I remember shout out to Justin. I remember he said, I'm paraphrasing, but he said that he was talking to a woman and he said, listen, I don't need to fuck you tonight, but you're getting fucked. That he said something like that. You understand? Because sex has to happen. Why does sex have to happen? Because when I meet you and we're not having sex, then that means there is some form of sexual incompatibility or no desire for sex on your part. So if there's no desire for sex on your part and there's no sexual compatibility, there's no reason for us to continue.
No reason. There's no fucking reason.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
But guys, you got to listen to this and know that when a bitch calls you thirsty, she's lying to you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But see, you got to be experienced to know this.
It's the inexperienced man that's going to be like, oh yeah, you're right. I probably am kind of thirsty. let me wait on the fucking until you're ready.
Right. Exactly.
Bro, Bro, let me explain something to you. And and shout out to my client. Shout out to the cats that signed up for the Player Academy on the Masculine Identity membership, man. Shout out to my cats because it's something about coaching. It's something about coaching. When you teach, you actually learn.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But so I bring that up to talk about this, and this has a lot to do with experiencing things. But one of my clients hit me the other day and was like, "Listen, I remember you saying," or he actually said he heard you say this, Lucario. He was saying like, when you holler at a chick and she's not interested,
mm-hmm.
right? And then let's just say she becomes interested later on down the line.
Mm-hmm.
It then becomes somewhat of a one night stand or a pump and dump type situation.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, why y'all say that?
Right.
And I had to explain it to him. And this is the difference between the experienced man and the inexperienced man. I said, listen, when you have to understand that compatibility is not just social, intellectual, and physical.
Mm-hmm.
Compatibility has to do with timing as well.
Right.
So when I'm interested in fucking the woman, she better be interested in fucking me too at the same time.
Exactly. That's a fact. Mm-hmm.
Because there is heavy incompatibility when we don't want it at the same fucking time.
Right.
Because what does that say about the future of our possible relationship?
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be times when I'm gonna get at you, and then you're gonna be like, "No, not right now, hun."
Right. Exactly.
Get the entire fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
You have these niggas, like you said, they wait.
Right.
They wait around, and I explained it to him like this: Imagine you holler at a chick at your job, or a chick that or whatever, a friend or whatever. And she's like, "Nah, I'm good. I don't really see you like that." But then months later, she's like, "Hey, how you doing, big head?"
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you got to realize that at the time that she said no, there was something more important than you.
Exactly.
So so even though she's saying yes months later, you keep in mind that it's at the possibility. She is used to putting things above you.
Exactly.
I can't be your man.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably give you some dick because I was attracted then and I'm still attracted now. So right. You can have some dick, right?
Right.
You can have some dick, but be your man when a couple of months before you put something over me, something was more important than me, whether it was another nigga, whether it was something happening in your life, whether it was your kids, whether it was your business, whether it was I don't give a fuck what it was. You put it above me, bitch.
Exactly.
So now that you're interested, now that you're finally interested, now that the stars align and I've been sitting over here twiddling my fucking thumbs, waiting for your pussy, right? I'm supposed to make you my girl now?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And these stupid niggas will do it.
Shout out to A$AP fucking Rocky, nigga. Shout out to you. Yo, you see what I'm saying? Like,
that's why Drake said in his album, like he said, your girl didn't even promote your album. That's what he said. He said,
bro, how the fuck you in the friend zone for 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
How you in the friend zone for 2 years?
That's crazy.
Bro, I don't give a fuck how good you look. I don't give a fuck if you're Beyonce. I don't give a fuck if you're Rihanna. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You put something above me, bitch.
Right.
How can I Bro, I can't possibly be your man. I can't possibly get you pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Impossible.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
To the point where now you see them at the fucking, on the red carpets and shit.
Yeah,
and she be looking at the nigga like that's her little brother.
Right.
She be looking at the nigga like she's disgusted.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I can't. Nigga, man, y'all playing games, bro. And this is why real niggas, experienced niggas, and shout out to a nigga like Drake. Drake already know. Drake already know. Because trust me, whenever you see it's with a lot of these industry bitches that Drake never actually get with, he probably been fucking DM'd them.
Right.
He probably been hollered at them.
Mm-hmm.
And they was a little hesitant or iffy.
Right.
I don't care why you were hesitant. I don't care if, you're Drake and you're famous, and I just didn't want to do it so quickly.
Right.
Whatever. Don't matter. That's why I can't wife you, ho.
Exactly.
That's why I can't wife you. Because my wife would have been on it.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately.
That's why I tell these goofy niggas, they be like, yo, if a girl hook up with me on the first night, I can't wife her up. I'm like, you dumb nigga, that's the one you're supposed to wife up, stupid. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wife up the woman that make them wait and be hesitating, and I'm like, you dumb motherfucker.
Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all doing. You don't know what y'all doing.
Yo.
Look, same shit with that. I think his name is Travis Hunter.
Right.
Go back through those videos. Oh, yeah, he hit me a while ago. And I was like, no, you're not my type. And plus I have a boyfriend and da-da-da-da-da. And then her brother went, showed her, yo, do you know who this nigga is?
Right.
He's the Heisman Trophy winner.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, oh.
Right, exactly.
And then she finally came back around. Yo, that's a crimson flag. That's not a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
That is crimson. That is a blood red flag, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing? You can't do that, guys. Yo, if a bitch, guys, understand this shit, man. If a bitch rejects you first on the first go, automatically puts herself into the pump and dump category.
That's a fact.
And guys, understand, we're not pump and dump promoters. Like, we're not, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to call it pumping up, you could call it, one night stand, whatever you want to call it. But you can't wife a bitch that rejected you at any point in time. You cannot.
Exactly.
You cannot. And I don't care how long ago it was. I don't give a fuck if it was junior high school. Right. Well, she said no because we were so young and she didn't really know what she wanted out of life. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
All you get now is dick.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's all
bro, all y'all niggas, any of y'all niggas under the sound of my voice, if you're married to or you in a long-term relationship with a bitch that rejected you the first time, shame on you. You're done. All right, we got 785. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 785 going once. 785 going twice, and they hung up. All right, cool.
It's like call in and ruin the flow, and then hang up,
bro. Ruin the flow. But guys, that if you want one fucking modicum of game right there, once a bitch reject you, she's only qualified for getting dick down. That's it.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. And see, a lot of these dudes don't understand this. They be, shout out to J. Rome. He said she knew she didn't want you. Exactly. And that's the thing. See, a lot of these dudes, because they're inexperienced and they have no sense of self-worth, they'll take her in. They'll be like, oh yeah, it's all good now. And yeah, she liked me later. And this is why I keep trying to tell y'all. There is none of this, oh, she'll grow on, oh, he grew on me. No, he didn't grow on you. You understand what I'm saying? She fucking settled for you. That's why she back. So if you're back right now, that means that whatever you thought was more important than me didn't work out.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So now, okay, cool. You here? Listen, we could fuck, but that's because remember, this is why I always find it funny that people put sex on a pedestal. Sex is like the most lowest, regularist thing. That's why when you meet someone, you're sexually attracted to them. It's instant. That's what we're supposed to be doing anyway. We're supposed to be fucking. All the other things outside of fucking, right, is more feasible and more is something that's more, I don't want to say valuable, but what I'm saying is that there's more substance outside of sex. So that's why when you come back, all you can get is dick.
That's it.
You can't get no consistency and no fucking provision and guidance and masculine energy on a consistent basis from me. Fuck no.
None of that shit.
We're done.
And we've been telling y'all this for years, basically, because we tell y'all, you if a bitch acting like she don't want to smash, give it a speech. Be like, look, you got my information, holla at me when you ready. But when she holla back,
right?
It's only dick.
Only dick.
It's only dick. Like she can't get nothing else. Bro, don't cuddle bro, guys. This is nigga. Tie up the condom, put it in your back pocket, and leave.
Exactly.
Don't leave no trace that you was ever even there. Nigga, wipe off all your fingerprints off the doorknob and all that shit. Nigga, we out. We were never you whisper in a bitch ear, I was never here.
Yo.
I was never here.
Yo, because you guys gotta understand. You gotta understand how disrespectful that is. Where a woman is like, nah, I'm picking something else. Fuck out of here. Then she comes back and expects you to give her everything. That's crazy.
That's crazy, nigga. And it's the super inexperienced niggas that be like, finally, bro. Finally, yo, she came back around, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look, I knew I would wear her down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like she had no choice but to come back to me because I'm him.
Right.
A nigga that's him, bitches don't need to spin the block, nigga. Bitches stop at the first stop, nigga.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What are we talking about?
That's crazy.
Yo, she finally came to her senses, yo. Like, I've been waiting so many years for this.
Yo, dudes don't even be realizing that bitches don't really like them like that. You understand? Because my thing is this. I can't like you unless you like me like that. I can't. So even when you come back, I still don't like you. I don't see, you gotta understand, right? If a chick come back, the fact that she's coming back means she didn't stay the first time, which means I don't like her.
I can't.
So you could get this dick, but that don't mean I like you. So because I don't like you, that means that you can't be here any further than this. You understand what I'm saying? It's like what? And it's the problem is that when you're inexperienced, you allow a woman to come back into your situation. Yeah. Get all of those resources, time, energy, attention, all that other goofy shit. That's an inexperienced man. An inexperienced man is going to wife up a woman who made him wait. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I keep trying to see. You guys don't understand this. You guys don't understand. And it's very, very important that you understand this because what you're not realizing is that you're allowing a woman to enter your life when she's basically saying that she doesn't see you as the most valuable situation or option in her situation. You are the backup.
You're the backup.
You're the backup. You're
the just in case nigga.
Exactly. Exactly.
Just in case it don't work out with the motherfucker I really want.
Right. Exactly. So since you the backup, you could just back up on his dick. That's it.
That's bars, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because essentially what you're doing is coming back to use me. So let me use you and then we could call it a day. Because it ain't going no further than this. Yeah. And that's if I even decide to use you. Because you could come back and I could be like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So if I decide that, because you guys gotta understand, sometimes what happens is this, right? See, the way that women think, and this is what happens when guys are inexperienced, women think that, or what's that thing you call it? It's static identity. They look at you in the static identity. They're like, oh, this guy liked me in October. I rejected him. So I can come back to him in February and he's gonna be the same nigga.
Same nigga.
Like, no.
No, bitch. No, bitch.
The ruthlessness of a bitch.
Listen. And you guys with no experience, it's all your fault.
Mm-hmm.
All your fucking fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really think because like we've said before, like, and I heard Lucario say it a few times, like, you guys think you deserve this type of shit.
Right.
I'm saying you guys think you deserve for a bitch to fucking tell you when it's going down. not realizing that you're supposed to be the leader. If you're the leader, then you decide when it's going down.
Right.
And she follows, guys. Like, this is what it is. This is what all encompasses loving yourself. And to you weak, inexperienced niggas, you maybe you're thinking, oh, but that's kind of mean. You know, it's kind of like we're forcing women to do what they don't want to do. No, no. What you don't understand is that we're not forcing a woman to do anything. We are finding the woman that want to in the first place.
Exactly.
Because you don't like yourself, you've never met a woman that wants to do it in the first place.
Right.
So you have trouble believing that she even exists. But guys like us, on the other hand, no, we've met these women. We've bedded these women.
Right.
We've had trouble letting these women go. These women wanted it in the first place.
Right.
Like, I like him. I want to follow him. I believe in what he's talking about. Bro, some of the chicks I've been with, I've learned later that they had long conversations about me with other people.
Right.
Like, bro, serious, real talk, like having long conversations about me, trying to go over my likes and dislikes, trying to figure me out before they even get to me. So when it was their time, oh yes, they jumped out the window.
Right.
And gave me everything I wanted and then some.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you guys don't understand what the fuck is going on with certain things, bro.
And this is why it's important to be experienced, because when you have experience, you know exactly what to look out for. You say, oh, this girl's acting this way. Oh, that means she ain't about it. So I'm about to cut this off right now. Or you like, oh, this chick is on point. She doing exactly what I need her to do. Okay, I'm gonna keep this going. You understand? It's like the experience is gonna teach you what is and isn't for you.
Yeah.
It's really that simple. When you're inexperienced, you just take whatever because you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly. And you men, I want you guys to understand this. I want you guys to understand what this means when if for you guys who want to start a family and have a legacy, you really got to understand what's going down and what your children are going to see.
Right.
You really need to understand how important this is. Do you really want to raise a son that believes that he could have a bitch reject him and then he wait around on the bitch and when she's ready?
Right.
Do you really want to raise a daughter that is not sure of the type of man that she needs to look for?
Right. Exactly.
Do you really want to raise a daughter that sees her mother giving you whatever she wants to give you and you take it, and then your daughter thinking that is the correct example of a fucking man?
Right.
This is the shit. Again, this is what I'm saying. The shit that we teach over here is a everyday thing into perpetuity.
Right.
For you niggas who want to have kids and have families and legacies. Shit we're teaching you it goes on forever.
Right.
Because you're going to have a son that's going to look at you like, oh, yeah, well, my pops was, he was sort of laid back and he let my mom run everything. What the fuck kind of woman you think he going to look for? And what kind of man you think he going to be?
Exactly.
He ain't going to be no fucking leader. And then it's going to go generation after generation after generation of you motherfuckers not loving yourself and not knowing how and not having a masculine identity.
Right.
It's crazy. I'm telling you, man, this shit is highly important, guys.
This shit is real. Shout out to Jay Roman. He said, experience will always have you trusting your game, knowing that move to let her get was the correct move. That's a fact.
Yes, sir.
That's real talk. Guys, call up. Caller number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. It says, just copped the approaching women in 30 days. And I'm getting a massive event process next. Shout out to Game Kings Locked In. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Go to shoplecario.com to get that cracking. says, what's the difference between self-promotion / self-glorification and self-fulfillment? What? That's a lot of that's a lot of things going on. What do you mean by self-promotion? Are you talking about promoting yourself in a business or promoting yourself just, in social situations? I don't understand what you're saying specifically. You might have to call in. And then you're saying self-glorification. What do you mean by glorifying yourself? And self-fulfillment is just basically you being fulfilled and okay with whatever you're doing in your situation. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, call in so we can talk about that. Let me see. It says how much to donate to your Lucario Try Me song at the end of the show? $50. Same as everything else. You know what I'm saying? So guys, remember it's Media Monday. So if y'all got some stuff to promote, you understand what I'm saying? $50 or more. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all want to call in $10 or more, if you have a story, $20 or more. So make sure you guys do that and get that cracking. You feel what I'm saying? Jerome said, just imagine your son asks, hey dad, how'd you get mom? And you say, I had to beg and bug her until she liked me. I know and niggas be saying that shit too. That's the crazy part. It's like, well, son, when I spoke to your mama, she didn't really want me, but then I kept in there, and then
Yeah. When I first met your mother and I asked her out, she was busy fucking the entire football team, and I had to just wait till she was done with them, and then that's when.
So what I'm supposed to do, Dad? I'm supposed to be persistent and wait until the woman of my dreams is ready to join me in holy matrimony. That's what I'm supposed to do, Dad.
Yeah, son, that's how it works.
Oh, yo, I swear this shit is too funny.
Thanks for the game, Dad.
Sure. I swear this shit is too funny.
Happy wife, happy life.
That's right, Dad. Thanks.
Is it even fun being with a woman because all I see is hate, dread of even dealing with the situation? What?
Right here, this is the inexperienced man talking. Inexperienced male talking. You understand, guys? Again, I just said earlier, fucking with bitches ain't about fucking with bitches.
Mm-hmm.
If you're fucking with women and you're not having fun, you're not doing it right.
Exactly.
Talk about is it even fun being with a woman?
He's like, because he said all I see is hate. What's the hate that you see? How do you? Okay, this is what you gotta understand, right? See, some of y'all are like, oh, I don't like it's raining outside. You walk outside in the rain and get wet. And you're like, oh, why do I always got to get wet? I hate getting wet. And it's like, nigga, why'd you walk into the rain? You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, y'all niggas is like, oh, these women are fucked up. Why are you dealing with fucked up women? Oh, these chicks are just using you for your money. Why'd you give the woman money? Oh, this chick, she's wasting my time. Why are you spending all this time with this chick? Like, you guys are choosing to do the same exact things you say you hate about women. But you're the one that's making that situation happen. Okay, if I meet a woman, right, and I say, hi, and she looks at me with the stink face, right? I should walk away. But no, what some of y'all gonna do? You're gonna keep trying to talk to her, and then she's gonna finally say something to you. You're gonna exchange numbers with that woman, and then cry and complain that she got an attitude and that she treating you like shit. Man, why these women be acting like bitches, nigga? You knew she was that when you first said hi, and she gave you the stink face. If you walked away from her, you wouldn't have experienced her having an attitude later on and doing all this dumb shit and whatever. So stop with those women who respond to you that way. It's that simple. I don't understand why is this like so complicated.
Right.
When you don't love yourself, what you're doing is you're chasing women because you want validation. So you're like, oh, but I need to talk to her because she's so bad. And she was just giving me a shit test, bro, because the PUA said that if a girl does that, you shouldn't run away. You should just keep trying because that's just a shit test, bro. You see what I'm saying? And then you end up in these dumbass fucking situations and you're having terrible experiences when you're dealing with women, and then you get mad at the woman. It's like, bruh, get mad at yourself. You're the one who created that situation. You're the one who continued to deal with that girl that you saw from the beginning was on some bullshit. Now, on the flip side, if you're talking to a woman, you say hi, and she says, "Oh, hey, how are you?" And she has a big smile on her face. She's very warm and inviting. You guys are having a conversation. She's smiling. You're flirting with her. She's responding positively. You say, "Hey, take my number down. We should hang out sometime, and we should go get a drink and coffee and get, and talk more and this and that." And then she's like, "Yeah, that sounds great." And then y'all meet up. Y'all go get some coffee or whatever, and then y'all hit it off. And she's all like, then notice the experience of that is different than the girl to give you the stink face.
Right.
You're going to be like, you're saying all you see is hate because you're dealing with the chicks that give you the stink face, right? If you were dealing with the chick who was cooperative, you wouldn't see all that hate. If you was dealing with the chick who actually liked you, then you wouldn't see all that hate. You see what I'm saying? Like, guys, this is really simple. But see, the problem is this. Y'all are in your ego so much, and you are, you're looking for validation so bad, you don't want to hear no, or you don't want a woman to not want to be interested. Mm-hmm. So you're trying to force the situation, right? And this is the thing. You think, this is the crazy part, you think you are not worthy of having a woman who's filling you off the rip. So therefore, you believe I have to beg, chase, and push through women's resistance to get a woman. You think that that's normal. You think, oh, well, that's just how it goes, bro. You got to get the woman comfortable with you, man. You got to build rapport. You got to ask her out 3 or 4 times. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, y'all are out here chasing these women. These women don't like you like that. And so therefore you end up in these fucked up situations. Because remember, guys, you got to understand is that a woman, the reason why women treat you like shit is because every time she looks at you, it's a reminder she made a choice she didn't want to make.
God damn. Hey, let me tell you something. I want to tell y'all something, man. Especially y'all cats that grew up in the same era we did. Urkel had it wrong. Steve Urkel had it wrong. And see, and this is what I mean when I say TV be fucking with niggas and it put it in your mind that that's how it's supposed to be. Urkel had it wrong. So wrong. Like the study of Urkel is such a good teachable moment in general. The motherfucker, every fucking episode, Laura, will you go out with me? Right. No, Steve, I don't like you, Steve. You're a nerd, Steve. I don't fuck with you like that, Steve. Laura? Oh, Laura. They even created a fucking chemical to change his personality. Try to get with the bitch.
Right.
And whenever and as soon as the fucking chemical shit wore off, there go Laura hating his ass again.
Right.
You understand? And finally, in the final seasons of the fucking show, they finally got together.
Right.
And it made you think that was the way. Hey, man, be persistent. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Let me tell you something. Women is the only thing you ain't supposed to do that shit with.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Let me tell you something. And this is why we tell you the game is not about women, because especially you one-itis type niggas, when you put you try to get an ROI in one particular bitch, you will never get your ROI. You will never get a return ever.
Right.
It's when you put the investment in yourself, meaning you use women to experience yourself. Mindset thing. Yeah, because it's two men doing the same exact shit, right? One guy, he's hollering at women, approaching women, dating women, fucking women, getting into relationships with women, but he's focused on the fucking women. Like, well, I want to do this, I want to make her happy, and I want to do this. Then you got the other guy. He's approaching women, dating women, fucking women, getting into relationships with women. And he's saying to himself, every next experience I have, I'm learning more and more about who I am as a fucking man. That's the difference in the mindset. So when you hear us say, hey, guys, go out there and holler at 25 chicks every time you go out, you'll be like, yo, these guys are crazy, bro. They say the game is not about women, but they tell us to go holler at women. Yo, these guys are scamming, bro. Oh, my God. I'm going to the pills, man. I'm going to roll across the street to the pills, guys. Stupid motherfucker.
Stupid motherfucker. We're telling you to do this so you can experience yourself.
Right.
This is what the inexperienced motherfucker does not understand. Because when he goes and say what up to a bitch, he is putting her on a pedestal based on his mindset.
Mm-hmm.
When a nigga like me say what's up to a bitch, I'm giving her a chance to see if she's worthy.
Right.
That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all niggas will never love yourself enough to be on that type of mindset.
Right.
Cause you looking at her like, yo, she's so cute, bro. She's like the hottest chick I ever fucked with, bro. I gotta do what she says. She's fucking crazy, man. Jay Roman said Urkel created Stefan, but stuff would wear off because it wasn't him. Exactly. Right. No matter how much he wanted it to be Stefan to get her, he couldn't maintain it. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And then later on, she finally settled for the nigga.
Right.
Settled for the nigga. And it was basically because she couldn't really get nobody else. And they just, they wrote the story that way, making a whole generation of niggas think that, oh man, you know, when you love a girl and when you like a girl, you got to keep trying, man, until one day she'll turn around and want to be with you just like how you want to be with her. No, sir. No, sir. Fuck Family Matters for that.
No, you know what else is like that? Coming to America, where Eddie Murphy chose wrong. You understand what I'm saying?
Nigga. Bro, when I watched that movie years later, I was like, I can't watch Coming to America anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I can't watch it anymore. When I was younger, it was one of the funniest fucking movies to me. But I watched it again in my 30s. And I was like, yeah, it's still funny, but I can't watch this movie anymore.
Right.
I cannot. Because the way he kept simping for this bitch, gave her the earrings and she threw them at him in the fucking subway.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. And the original chick was like, whatever you like, nigga. Notice what she said. She was like, whatever you like. Which means I'm mirroring you. Whatever the fuck you like, nigga, let's go. Let's make it happen. It's like, no, I want this difficult woman who's gonna be throwing shit at me. You know what I'm saying? And then in part two, she like disrespected him or some shit. I can't remember exactly, but I remember they had gotten into like an argument or some shit. Or
in part two, it was the same shit, just carried on, same shit.
Right.
This nigga Lord Hybrid, he tight. Tomorrow, it's still funny. It's still funny, but I can't really watch it no more.
Right.
Like I could watch clips on YouTube or something like that, but I can't watch that entire movie anymore because for me, the movie's over as soon as they put him in the room with his arranged marriage chick.
Right. Mm-hmm.
The movie's over from there for me.
Right.
Because as soon as he walked into the room and he was like, "So what kind of music you like?" And she said, "Whatever you like, my king." Right. He was like, "Okay, so what kind of books do you like to read?" And she was like, "Whatever books you like, my king." Right. And he was upset. That's when I got to turn it off. I'm like, "Nah, this movie."
Right. That's so. Jamas and Prince Hakeem wanted a partner. Yo.
Truth be told, his arranged marriage bitch was so much better.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. That goofy ass Queens chick was whack. I was like, fuck out of here.
I was
First of all, he had the arranged marriage chick who was thick, looking good, and he still was able to have the chicks that was bathing him in the fucking nigga. Come on, fam. Like, what the fuck?
He's king, because he's king.
So
Bro, imagine the bitch saying whatever you like. Well, listen, I like to fuck my bathers.
Right.
As you wish, my king. Would you like me to join you?
Right, exactly, right. That's it. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, what? Like, what is this thing? And see, this is what I'm saying. Inexperienced motherfuckers think that Steve Urkel with Laura and this nigga Eddie Murphy and Coming to America going after that goofy chick in Queens is what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
They're being trained and indoctrinated to forget who they are and chase women.
Right.
That's crazy. You understand? It's crazy.
literally forget who they are because the nigga tried to act like he wasn't king.
Right.
He was like, I don't want her to know about my royalty. I need her to like me for me. You're the heir to the throne.
Yeah, that's who you are. What the fuck you mean you want? So he basically made her like him for who he's not. That's the stupid.
That's why the movie's so stupid. I can't watch it no more, bro. Bro, it's like the best parts of that movie is like the barbershop scenes when he's playing all the different parts in the barbershop and shit, and the sexy chocolate when the nigga's singing and all that type of shit. That's the only thing I really like in that movie anymore. 347, you are on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, how can we help you? 347.
What is up with y'all phones? What's going on?
347.
347. Take yourself on mute and start talking. What's wrong with you niggas?
All right, 347. It's counting now. 347. Okay. I think you know what? Let me restart the next. Let me restart the next.
Restart it.
Because it started counting like a while in, and then they hung up. I think they was having connection issues. Let me restart it.
I've been talking about. That's why I be telling y'all about the tricking. They know I'm the man like hockey. See, Lloyd Hybrid be tricking heavy.
well, nigga, if that's who he is, if that's who you are, if your masculine identity is a tricking ass nigga, then nigga, more power to you. As long as you are secure in your authenticity, bro. You feel me? Like as long as if you tricking, you not mad because the bitch don't fall in love with you, because she falling in love with the fact that you trick.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
As long as you honest about it, I'm good. I'm straight. Just don't come over here talking about, my bitches love me for me. No, they no.
Oh man, D. Roman said the second one is hard to watch. They had so many weak dudes in there. His son didn't even want to be king. Y'all remember? It was like weirdo, crazy shit with these things, man. I'm telling you, because this is the thing. This is the thing. You guys gotta understand, man. Is that like?
All right, let's see again. Keep that thought. Keep that thought. Let me see. 347. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right, great. All right, so name, age, city. Where did you send it?
All right, my name is Limitless. And I sent it to Lucario.
Okay.
$10.
All right, I got you.
All right. This is Limitless. Use the one asking about self-glorification, self-this, self-that, and all that other shit.
Yeah, so the reason I asked that was because I was reading Mr. Lucario's mentor's book. So I was kind of confused with the self-promotion, self-glorification, and self-fulfillment. And what I was like, I wanted to get clarification. I was thinking the self-promotion is based off of you promoting yourself on somebody else's structure, and the self-glorification is basically ego, and the self-fulfillment is just you, basically. But I wanted clarification on that.
So you said self-promotion is promoting yourself on somebody else's structure. What do you mean by that? Like, break that down.
Like since like if you have a job, like you're not basically promoting yourself based on what you want to promote yourself on. What you're promoting yourself on is based off where they want you to be, so they can so it benefits them. It doesn't necessarily benefit you in a whole. That's what I mean.
So how is that promoting yourself though?
That's why I'm confused, because he said that self-promotion is a worldly feeling.
So wait, when did I say? But that's what I'm saying, because I don't understand what you mean by self-promotion. Maybe I said something because I'm confused as to what does self-promotion mean? Are you saying like promoting because when I hear self-promotion, I think like I'm Mr. Lucario, I'm promoting my book to buy for people to buy. That's self-promotion. That's what I'm thinking. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that's why I was confused, because when I was reading it, I was like, I don't understand why you differentiate.
What were you reading?
The Way to Love.
Okay. And what did you talking about the Anthony DeMello book?
Yeah, because I was confused. I'm like, why is he differentiating self-promotion and the self-fulfillment? Because I don't understand it.
Okay, I think what you're talking about. I know what you're talking. I think I know what you're talking about. So basically, I think what he's saying in the book is he's saying that self promotion in the context of you trying to make your ego a thing, meaning like, well, I'm trying to, look like the biggest, baddest, most successful, best looking, whatever. You understand? Like that's like you're promoting yourself in the world of material shit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like that type of stuff, like a Andrew Tate or like a clavicular with looks maxing or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're promoting things that don't really matter. You understand what I'm saying? That's basically saying in a thing. But when we're talking about self-fulfillment, what happens is that self-fulfillment is about you understanding yourself and being fulfilled with accepting who you are. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of trying to be what everyone in the world is telling you should be. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
you see what I mean?
I was talking about earlier when you were saying dudes be trying to get females to like them, but if they like themselves, then it wouldn't even matter.
Yeah, because this is the thing. Because remember, like, okay, think about this, right? When you go to like a restaurant or something, right, and you order food, right? You go there, you tell the waitress, waiter, hey, I want this, and then they bring the food, and that's that. You don't need the restaurant, the manager of the restaurant, or the waitress or waiter to like you. You're just there, you order your food, you get your food. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't give a fuck about none of that. But what happens is when it comes to dealing with women, a lot of guys want women to like them because they don't like themselves, and they think when they're dealing with women in relation to women, in order for them to be valuable, she has to like you, or you have to be liked by her. You understand what I'm saying? And what we're saying is that when you like yourself, care about yourself, love yourself, you don't need any of that because you are already fulfilled within yourself. Just like if I go to the restaurant, I'm not there to be liked. I'm just there because I want the fucking food. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just ordering the food and eating it. That's my entire thing. So when I talk to a woman, I don't need her to like me. I just want her to follow me. You understand? Because I'm utilizing her within my structure, right? So for example, I remember somebody wrote in my comments the other day, they was like, oh, well, Locario, why do you want a woman to cooperate all the time? A woman's not going to agree with you all the time, right? And I basically was saying, listen, I don't need a woman to agree with me. I just need her to follow what I'm saying. Do you understand? Like, I don't need why the fuck do I care if she agree with me or not? You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, where a lot of guys get caught in this thing where they care so much about the woman because they're making it about the woman. They're not making it about themselves. I'm making it about myself. That's like me making it about the restaurant. I don't give a fuck about the restaurant. Get me my food. That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about if the restaurant like me, the people in the restaurant like me, the waitress, the manager, the CEO of I don't give a fuck about any of that. I come in here, I order the food. That's all. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm talking to a woman, I don't need her to agree with me. I don't need her to like me. All I need her to do is follow my lead, cooperate, and be under my system. That's it.
That's it.
If she like me, that's cool. You understand what I'm saying? It's whatever. What I'm saying is, because this is the thing, there's a lot of women who like the guys they're with, but they still disrespect them. There's a lot of women who like the guys they're with, but they don't follow their lead. There's a lot of women who like the guys that they're with, but they still fucking will curse them out and do all this other shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about like, it's about, is the woman cooperative and being under your structure? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're saying the self-promotion is basically anything outside of yourself. So that's including, is that, you saying, because earlier you said that includes the ego too.
Yeah. So basically it would be, in this context, what it is that you're trying to put yourself at, like, you're really just talking about the material surface level shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what it is that you're trying to fit in with society and with, so for example, it would be like if I'm saying, yo, guys, look how cool I am because I just bought this, new Bugatti or some shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. You're trying to get acceptance, basically.
Right, exactly. Look at all these women I got. Look how cool I am. That's the idea of, you're promoting yourself because you want to fit in to structure of what society has built for you. So this is why we say when we talk about a masculine identity, we don't give a fuck about none of that. We only give a fuck about ourselves. We're focused on ourselves, even through the interaction with women. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is a woman gets to experience the love from me because I love myself. So because I love myself, that's the only reason she's here.
Exactly.
Here because she's reflecting me. If she wasn't reflecting me, she wouldn't be here.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when guys be like, oh, these women are like this and these women are fucked up or whatever, I'm like, nigga, I'm not experiencing that because I love myself. And so she's a reflection of the love I have for myself. That's why she's here. If she wasn't doing that, she wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be experiencing that shit. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Right.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. I brother appreciate the call, fam. And guys, call up. Call-in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number.
Real quick. I because the fucking shit like moves.
Mm-hmm.
I made a mistake and got rid of Demetrius Rousseau. So that was an honest mistake. I was getting rid of somebody else. If Demetrius, if you're listening, you can hit an appeal and come back. So my bad. 224, you're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it?
Yeah, Manuel, Jacksonville, 25.
All right, I see it.
On,
I see it, brother.
Cash App.
Yes, sir, I see it.
What's going on?
Age 25. All right, what's on your mind?
So my question is, like, should I not follow a woman's lead even if what she is telling me that she wanted to do is something that I also wanted to do?
Give me an example.
Okay, so specific case, actually it was yesterday. This chick, you know what I'm saying, we didn't hook up a while back. She hit me up basically saying, hey, like, I want to have sex. Can you pull through to my place? Right?
Yeah. Well, this is exactly one of them situations we were talking about. Are you still attracted to the chick?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So you say y'all smashed before?
They didn't.
No, we didn't because I couldn't get it up.
Oh my.
Okay. so wait, so you when did you meet? How long ago was this when you met her? Like when did you meet her?
Like 4 months ago.
You say you 20 what?
25.
God damn.
Okay. So you met her and y'all met. So when y'all first met, how'd y'all meet? Where'd y'all meet at?
We met at this after hours spot. And then basically I told her, you know, I like the way your curves look and, you know, I'm trying to get you in the backseat of my car in so many words. So we went to the backseat of my car. You know, she was, you know, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't.
Okay. And then so you couldn't get a crack in. And then so 4 months later, she hits you up out of the blue and says, hey, do you want to come over and have sex?
Yeah.
You want to try again?
Right. Yeah, that's fine. Because remember, you started with her following your lead. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So so it'd be different if you was in a situation where you randomly met a woman, let's say on a dating app or just like outside somewhere, and then she's like giving you instructions of what she wants you to do. That's different. You've already started this situation where you were already leading her to your car. Y'all was about to have sex. It just didn't happen. And then now she wants to, you know, make it happen again. So yeah, just go, you know, hit her up and be like, all right, listen, I'm free this day or I'm not free this day. I could come through this day or whatever it is like that. You see what I'm saying? That's different than a woman leading you in the beginning of a situation or has been leading you.
There's something wrong with America. Don't get me wrong. I love this country, but I don't understand how y'all niggas in y'all 20s is having dick problems, bro. I don't understand it. Y'all niggas need to do better. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? And I don't care what the reason is either, nigga. I don't give a fuck. What is it? 20? 20 anything. You are supposed to be knocking shit down. You're supposed to be walking through somebody's house, knocking over the fucking figurines on a coffee table. Like, oh, excuse me, my bad. I didn't mean to knock that over. What? Nigga, in my 20s, morning wood was an everyday thing. What are we talking about? She was ready and I wasn't? I feel bad for y'all niggas, bro. Are you kidding me?
That's crazy. So,
and the reason for the question I was asking, honestly, is because I pulled up, right? Like to her spot. Like I told her it'd take me about like 30 minutes. It was like at like 1:30, 1:45 a.m. ish. And she didn't respond after I pulled up. I took some here, but I was just stuck out. I like was just outside of her place.
So you still ain't get to smash?
No.
So wait. This is at 1:45 in the morning?
Yeah, like
Nah, you should have told her to come to your spot, fam. You should have been like, get in the Uber, come over here. That's crazy. that late? Nah. But what?
And that's why I was thinking, like, because like she asked me to have sex, and then I still ended up looking like a goofball, like a lame and shit. Like I'm just sitting there, like, and she didn't even answer.
Yo, she was you know what it was, nigga? She was getting you back for you not being able to get it up, nigga. That's what happened, nigga. What are we doing?
Bro, this is the thing though. See, the thing is, I didn't see the context of it being. I thought you were talking about like it's fucking 6 in the evening or some shit. You said 1:45 in the morning, so she hit you up at 1 in the morning.
Yeah, it was my bad. It was one.
Yeah, tell her ass. You tell her ass. I thought you were talking about a chick hit you up on like Wednesday, and she was like, "Hey, can you come over Thursday at 6? Because I want that dick." Like I thought you know what I'm saying. Like,
what time did she actually hit you up, caller?
She hit me at like 1:02 a.m.
And then you got there at what time?
Like 1:50.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. And she just hit you out the blue. I wasn't talking or nothing.
Nah. Yeah, like she had added me on like Snapchat a while back, but like she didn't say anything until now.
Wow. Yeah. Well, she probably was horny, but then she fell asleep.
No, you should have told her ass to come through to see you. I thought y'all were having a conversation about actually setting up like a real thing. This is just a spur of the moment type of shit, correct?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You should have told her ass to come over. You see what I'm saying? Because listen, she's reaching out to you for the D last minute. You understand what I'm saying? So you should have been like, look, bring your ass over here then if you want this D. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't really like. I don't like having women like come over to my place. Like I always like to go to them. I don't like them having
Man, you got too much going on, man. Yo, pack it up, bro. Pack it up and play your video games and chill, bro. You ain't. I don't know if you really built to fuck with women right now, bro.
Jay Roman says somebody lived close and was able to take care of her needs sooner than your drive.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. You see, this is the crazy part, though. This is the crazy part about the entire situation, right? Is that there had to have been something that happened beforehand, before all of this. So when you first met her and you couldn't get it up or whatever like that, right? So from that day, y'all didn't communicate at all until this time when she called you at 1 o'clock in the morning?
No. The day afterwards, like basically, I was like, "Hey, like, are you busy tonight?" Because I was trying to like redeem myself at that point. And then, like, nah, I got work tonight, and so then I just left her on red after that, and we never talked after that statement.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you right now, don't ever in your life tell a woman, let me redeem myself and make it up to you and all this other shit, right?
I didn't say that to her. I was saying that I was telling that to you guys, but I didn't say that by text. I just said,
what'd you say to her?
I just said, "Are you free tonight? Like to get together?"
And that was the day after?
Yeah.
Still, why are you hitting up a chick right the day after to try to see her again?
Well, it's kind of crazy because, like, so at that time I had called in before, and you guys were telling me like I might have missed my window. So y'all, you know, like I was like, okay, I don't want to miss my window, so I just hit her up.
No, this is what we're saying, bro. This is what we're saying. Because the reason why I asked what was going on in all these situations or what happened after is because how she treated you or acted, right? When she hit you up at 1 a.m. and didn't, come through or whatever. Because when you got to her crib, what happened? You text did you ring her bell? Did you text her? Like, what was the situation where she didn't?
So once I got in front of her place, I texted her like, "Hey, like, I'm here," and then she just never responded.
And you didn't call her. You didn't dial her number and call her.
No answer.
So you called and there was no answer.
Yeah. I sent a text, "Hey, I'm here," and then I waited about 3 minutes, and then I called, and then I left.
Right. And so this is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, and shout out to K-Zaggy says she probably felt rejected when he left her unread. She was getting her lick back. so Colin, this is what I'm talking about. So then this is why I asked you all the things that happened beforehand. So what you guys have to understand, this is for all you guys listening, right? You guys have to understand or see the level of, respect the woman has for you, but the level of respect she has for you is also tied to how you're being in the situation. So what I'm saying is that notice what you said. You said that y'all got together in the car. You couldn't get it up. It is what it is. Then you hit her up the next day. So what happens is that you're basically being extremely needy because you're hitting up a chick the next day after you were in a sexual situation with her. You understand what I'm saying? Then what happens is you're saying, well, you guys said you missed the window of opportunity, so I don't want to miss my window again. You're being needy and thirsty to try to get shit cracking with this woman. So right. So now notice we're saying needy and thirsty. So now when the woman hits you back 4 months later at 1 a.m, you are willing to just go and see her. You know what I'm saying? So when you said this at first, I thought this was a chick that you already smashed or whatever, and then she was just like, "Hey, let's I want to make it happen again." And you're like, "All right, cool. We'll set it up for Friday. I'll come through Friday. We make it happen." That's one thing. But a woman has to have a healthy level of respect for you in order for that to go down like that. What I'm saying is she just kind of called you as an afterthought and didn't even have the fucking level of respect. You understand what I'm saying? To respond to your text at 2 a.m. when she knew you was coming over. You understand? But what I'm saying is women will treat you that way when they feel that you're a guy they don't need to respect.
Right.
And she felt like you're the guy she doesn't need to respect. Why? Because you were willing to call her the next day and see her. That's why I asked you guys for all the information, because all the information is going to paint a picture of why things happen the way they happen. Do you see what I'm saying? But then also, let me ask you this question. Why don't you want women to come over your house? Hello? He's still there?
Oh, he hung up. My bad. He hung up. Yeah.
Pretty hung up. But this is what I'm saying. Like, see, and Miles, you was right. You're like, he's not ready to do all of this shit. So all of that takes into account why he's having these responses from women. Because I'm sure there's probably more that he didn't even say. You understand what I'm saying? That's showing the dynamic between him and this woman as to why she's going to respond to him that way or act that way. Because a woman is only going to do that shit when really.
Where's the thing? It's ringing, but it's not showing me the thing where I can answer the fucking call. This is crazy. What am I supposed to do with this?
You might have to undo it and then do it.
Oh, Lord.
Cancel Nextiva.
Nextiva is crazy, man.
Go to force quit. You got to force quit it.
Yeah. That was probably him calling back.
Yeah, so force it and then open it back up again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, guys, you gotta understand how you're moving out here, because how you're moving out here is gonna give a woman perception, and then that's gonna be the way she treats you. So she basically treated him like an afterthought, like, oh yeah, come through. And then she's like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm about to go to sleep. Fuck that. And then just didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're probably not going to be able to get it up again all over again.
Exactly. So, I'm good. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, guys, I want y'all to understand, man, if y'all really having trouble, like, getting erections, I want y'all to know that shit ain't normal, man. Something ain't right, man. Go to the doctor immediately, figure it out, because that ain't right. All right, so this 224, you calling back?
Yeah, sorry, my call just dropped, and I don't know why I just lost signal all of a sudden.
Yeah, because I want to ask you, why don't you want women to come to your place?
Because like I had one experience a while back, way before I was watching y'all, and the chick came over and like we were hooking up for a while. One day she just decided she didn't want to anymore, but she wanted to like get her stuff, and she pulled up to my place for like 10 people deep, and I was like, yo, like, what is going on here? Like, and I just never felt.
Wait. So you said she wanted to get her stuff?
Yeah, she wanted me to give her like she had like a scarf or whatever that she left over, and I was like, okay, yeah, you can, you can come get it at a time when I'm available to give it to you. And it took a while, and so then I guess she felt some type of way, and so she pulled up to my place with like 10 people to just pick up like a scarf.
So is that the problem of her, or is it like how did that problem occur?
Well, because she had left it like at my spot.
No, think again. So she left her scarf when she came into your crib. She had her scarf when she came into your house, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So now, when she's leaving your house, don't you got to make sure she got all her shit?
Yeah. I mean, I guess she forgot about it.
Okay, cool. Now let's say you just didn't realize that she forgot her scarf, whatever. Now, you said that she wanted to come get her scarf, and what took you so long to get her the scarf?
Well, because I was like busy. Like I'm not home at all. Like,
so where are you at when you're not at home?
So at that point in time, I was at school. So I was either at school, at the gym, at work.
Okay, so you couldn't tell her to meet you at school or gym at the work to get the scarf?
I wasn't critical thinking back then. Like I said, I didn't even know you guys. But
okay, that's our point. So what I'm saying is, now that you know what to do, why don't you bring women over your crib? Why are you judging a situation based off of you being ignorant at the time? You know better now. So why don't you bring the chicks to your crib?
I mean, still, like I just rather not have women knowing where I live.
You see how y'all don't get the point? That's like me going in my house, right? And I turn the stove on and I put my hand on the stove and I burn my hand. And I say, my hand got burned. And I say, you know what? I'm never living in an apartment or a house again.
Hey, caller, do you have any school loan debt?
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? Hey, caller, is it in a 6-figure or 5-figure range?
Like low 5.
Low 5-figure range. Okay. And then how many times have you got coaching from Mr. Lucario?
Like once or twice, maybe.
Once or twice. Oh, okay. All right. And you ever been on the Bad Boy membership?
No.
You see, it's exactly what I'm talking about right here.
So, Colin,
my industry got cut. Yeah.
No, but this is what we're saying. So what we're saying is all of the issues that you're having in these situations, it's connected. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that you're not aware of what you're doing in the situation that's causing these situations to occur. right? So you didn't realize, oh, I'm that girl that you try to fuck in the car. You didn't realize, damn, I hit up this chick the very next day, and I didn't realize that my mindset was I'm trying to not miss the window of the situation. You understand? And then I didn't realize this random chick, right, who I hit up the very next day, where her perception is this nigga's probably, super needy and thirsty, that she's hitting me up at 1 a.m. And instead of telling her to come through, I'm going to where she's at the last minute, which reinforces my neediness. So this is what we're trying to say. Like, it's all connected.
And I guess I could see that from her perspective. From my perspective, it's completely different, but it's just like the way she perceives it, I guess, is the only thing that matters in her mind.
No. This is what I'm trying to tell you. When you have game, you understand how women perceive you. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you don't realize, like, for example, right now, even what you saying, I don't want girls to come over my place or whatever. That fear that you have is because of what happened before. But what happens is that you're holding on to that. And therefore, when you hold on to that energy is in you when you talk to other women and you deal with other women. You understand what I'm saying? So now, part of the reason why you left your house at 1 a.m. is because you didn't even think.
I didn't leave my house. I wasn't at home, by the way. Sorry, I just wanted to clarify. I was outside at that point.
That's what I'm trying to call it. It don't matter. What I'm trying to say is you went to her house. Why? Because she couldn't come over to your house. Does that make sense? And she couldn't come over to your house because you're scared to bring women over your house because of what happened before. Do you see what I mean? So now you're moving based on that particular situation, which has caused you to have problems in your future situations. You not see this?
Yeah, I see. So it's just
you're moving in fear, sir. Your life is you're taking action based on fear, and that's not an authentic life. I'm sorry, it's just not.
Right, because the thing is this: you asked the wrong question. You called them and said, "Hey, so if a girl tells me to come over, should I come over?" No, the correct question should have been, hey, something happened where a girl came over my house a while ago. This happened. And now I'm scared to invite women over. What should I do? That's the question you need to ask. You shouldn't be asking. You see what I'm saying? That's the real issue. You're making something that happened before when you made a mistake, right? Dictate what you're doing now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is if I did something and I know what I did is wrong, I'm not going to judge the wrong situation forever. Like I said, if I turned on the stove and I put my hand on the stove and I burned it, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm never using a stove again. No, it's just I used the stove incorrectly. It's not the stove's fault that I used it incorrectly. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So now I'm not going to live the rest of my life saying I'm never dealing with stoves again because the stove's not the problem. So what I'm saying is in this situation, the girl wasn't the problem. You had problems with the woman because you're the problem. That's what we keep trying to get you guys to understand. So if you would have said, you know what, I'm going to make sure a woman gets everything that she needs from my house so that she doesn't have to come back to my house saying that she left something. And if she did leave something and I missed it, I'm going to make sure I immediately return that shit so she don't have to come back around. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. So what we're saying is all of these situations happen because you weren't being vigilant in the situation to make shit go down the way it needed to go down. That's what we're trying to say. Okay. Does that make sense? So you gotta stop allowing, the situations in the past that you knew you fucked up on because you didn't know what you were doing to dictate what you're doing now in the future. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate you, caller.
Yes, sir.
All right. Make sure you pay back that student loan debt, man. For real. Take care of that. All right.
Yeah. So I just need to get a job again.
Okay. That's great. Yeah. Oh, man.
That's crazy. All right, we're gonna answer some of these questions. We're gonna wrap this shit up. Let me see. Where was we at with this? Where was we at with the questions? Because when she comes back and it's only dick, then why even give her the dick? Why not just say no, thank you? Will she go crazy and take it on her feelings as a rejection? Yeah, you could say no if you want to. What we're saying is that if anything happens, it should only be dick. That's what we're talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, you can tell her, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Either way. Says it seems like mainstream religion also wants men to be inexperienced. Why is that? Well, a lot of times you understand religion, in a lot of these cases, it teaches you how to think instead of think for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And mainstream religion supports the institution of marriage, which can be detrimental to inexperienced men.
Right. Exactly.
You understand? And everybody, the marriage industry is a big deal. You know, the pastor gets paid, the church gets paid, the photographer gets paid. Everybody gets paid off of somebody getting married. You know, the lawyers get paid. Everybody gets paid. You know, and then of course they get paid again when they divorce, right? Mm-hmm. And your inexperience is what's going to cause a divorce. So everybody's going to get paid off of that institution. So yes, mainstream period. Supports inexperienced men making stupid fucking inexperienced decisions because they capitalize on it. It's funny. We're trying to capitalize off the knowledge that prevents all that, but y'all rather fuck with them than fuck with us. That's the crazy part.
This shit is crazy. You know, it's funny though, because a lot of motherfuckers, they don't realize that they are in situations where, because I saw this video where they said that they had this theory. They said everybody on the internet is 12. And so basically what they're saying is like the shit that gets the most traction or most attention is like immature kiddie shit. It's nothing that's like adult, intellectual, whatever. It's all the stupid fuckery. And it's true though. A lot of the stuff that, you know, people gravitate to are things that, you know, aren't really of substance in most cases. You see what I'm saying? That's why they like things like a lot of like short videos where it got to be like 60 seconds. And because this is the thing, you can't, the shorter something is, the least substance you can get out of it when it comes to information. That's why even now when you watch a movie, this is why a movie has to be at least 2 hours or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, in order to have a cohesive story with depth, it needs time. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. So it's like when you're trying to, you know, make something like, you know, really stick, you know, 60 seconds is really not enough. That's why a lot of times where even when I do clips, my clips be like 8 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? When I post them on Instagram and TikTok and all that, like every once in a while I might have something for a minute and a half or two, but generally it's like, you know, it'll be like a 5 to 8 minute, sometimes 10-minute video. And it's because you need all of that information for you to get the real substance out of what's being said. Do you see what I'm saying? That's how it works. But yeah, we about to wrap this up. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this shit up?
Yeah, guys, learn how to get real experience. You understand? Get yourself a coach, man. Holla at Lucario, holla at myself, get on the membership, get something, get on the Patreon, at least listen to the Bad Boy Show. Get on something, because like I said, a lot of the stuff that y'all subscribe to is not really teaching you about game. Okay. And it's not getting you to the point where you get real experience out of life, because a lot of you're going through experiences, but you're still inexperienced.
Right.
Do you understand? And so bottom line is what I'm saying is that even if you're having a lot of experiences, it's the mindset that is going to allow you to really take note and to experience you. And to not just experience you, but to learn more about yourself, to create that knowledge of self. And then with that knowledge of self, that's when you can build your masculine identity, build your standards, build the qualities that you want for your life. You understand? So these are the things that we want, that we are urging you to focus on. And with the stuff that we talk about on our memberships and all the programs and products that we have, that's what we talk about.
You understand? And that's what it's all about. So fuck with us if you're going to fuck with us, man. Don't stop sitting on the fence.
All right.
That's
All
it.
right, people. So that's pretty much it, man. We will holler at you guys later. And remember, people, the truth is inside you. We out of here. Peace.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com